in this video, we're going to create this social media content management app. All right, I'm going to design it all from scratch in Figma. So I've designed this in the new Figma UI platform. And so I'm assuming that you already have access to this platform as well. However, if you do not have access to this platform, you can still follow through. It pretty much feels the same. Okay, with that being said, I have included a link to the description where you can get access to these resources, all right? So by clicking on the link, it's going to take you to the Figma community where you can download this file and then follow through with me. So with that being said, let's go ahead and design this out. Okay, right here is page 2. And in this page, I already placed in some of the elements I used in the initial design. I already had them here. And also I've created some color styles that I will be using, right? I'm going to show you how to create color style in the process of us designing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click F on my keyboard. And right here, I'm going to select the iPhone 13 and 14 mobile screen size. I'm going to bring it down right here. And let's call this onboarding. Next, I'm going to apply a grid. So right here, I have the layout grid. Initially, in the both UI platform, the grid is placed at the top. But right now, it is placed right here. All right, so I'm going to click into this. And then right here, I have material design grid styles available for me. So I'm going to click this one right here. Okay. Now with this I'm going to go ahead and apply my color. So I'll select the primary color. Now to create a color style, I'm just going to create the random shape. And then I'll select color. Let's just select a random color, like so. All right. So to create a color style, I'm going to copy this color right here. Unselect that. And then right here where I have local style, I'm going to come right here to the color style and click the plus icon. And I'm going to give it a name. For example, let's just call this yellow. All right. And then right here where you have properties, I'm going to drop the color in here and click enter. You can see we have this color shown right here. Then I'm going to go ahead to create the style. All right. And that's how to create your local style in Figma. Okay. So I'll cancel this and then I'm going to go ahead to delete this because I already had my styles created. I'm going to add a status bar. And so right here, I'll copy this and then I'm going to drop it in here. And I'm going to place it right at the top of the page and make it align properly at the top of the page like so. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to bring in our logo. All right, so to get our logo, we're going to click into this page 1 and I'm going to copy our logo right here. And then I'm going to click this and then drop it inside of it. Next, let's create a frame. We're going to drag out a frame like so. Now I'm going to give it a few color of white. We're going to give it around edges of 20. Next, I'm going to create a circle by clicking O on my keyboard, the shortcut for creating a circle. And then I'm going to drag out a circle right here. And going to pivot with a height size of 32 pixels, like so. And then give it a primary color of yellow. Secondary color of yellow, like that. Place it right somewhere around here. And the next thing I want to do is I'm going to get the arrow. So right here, and then type in the icon because I used for the icon. And then I'm going to select this check icon right here. That's selected. I'm going to cancel this. And then I'm going to bring in this check icon inside of this circle, like so. I'm going to reduce it to 16. Right? And then I'm going to place it right at the center of this circle. And then I'm going to apply some auto layout to it. All right, let's call this checkbox. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead to copy the text inside of this checkbox. So I'm going to click on this text. Now, when you have so much embedded frames in your design and you want to access a particular element, let's say, for example, this is my login screen right here. You can see this is my login screen. And then I have the frame, the auto layout frame, and I have another frame, and I have another frame, and another frame, and another frame right there. But inside of this frame, I have the text, and this is the text I want to access, all right? But because it is right underneath and there's so much embedded things, so if I had to do this manually, it means I'll have to keep selecting and keep clicking and selecting until I get right into the text to copy it, right? But in order for me to save time, when I have so much embedded things like this, all I have to do is hold down my command and directly select the element I want to access, and then just copy it right there. Okay, so this is a very powerful shortcut that saves you a lot of time. Now with that selected, I'm going to go right here and I'm going to paste it inside of this quiz. Okay, I'm going to align it to the bottom, and inside of it, I'm going to place these two elements inside that auto layout. Now I'm going to place it right around there. I'll select the brand element and then also add an auto layout to it, like so. And I'm going to give it a left and right padding of 16, right? And the bottom and top padding of 16 as well, like so. And I'm going to duplicate this like this. I'm going to place it right there. I'm going to detach this color, and then I'm going to make opacity set to 50, like so. I'm going to select our checkbox. Now I'm going to remove the color. Now I'm going to apply some stroke right there and give it a line of trim. And then I'm going to give it a fill of white as well. And I'm going to reduce it to 15, like so. Next, I'm going to delete this icon because we don't need that. And then I'm going to replace this text with this. So I'll copy this right now. And then I'm going to go right ahead to paste that right here. Okay. Now that we have that done, the next thing I want to do is to create another frame. So I'm going to drag out another plane like so. And then I'm going to give it a fill color of white. Then I'm going to give it a rounded radius of 20 pixels. I'm going to paste this right at the top right here. Next, I'm going to create our social icon buttons. Okay. So to do that, I'm going to select this right here. And then I'm going to type in YouTube. I'm going to give this white. Now I'm going to reduce it to 12. Now I'm going to click right here. And then select this as well. And then put it inside an auto layout. And then reduce this gap in between them to 6. Now I'm going to give it a left and right padding of 12. And then a top and bottom padding of 6. Or let's make it fit, right? We'll put it 8, like so. I'll call this social YouTube. Need to duplicate this. I'm going to pick the next logo, which is Facebook. And I'm going to replace it right here by clicking Command Shift R or Control Shift R. And I'm going to change this to Facebook. Like so. Next, I'm going to duplicate this. Or before I do that, I'm going to change this name right here. You call this Facebook. Oops. We'll make the head more clear. All right. Now, next, I'm going to duplicate this again. And I can get close on it. Let me place it right underneath this YouTube show button. I'm going to pick this now. And then I'm going to click on my keyboard, Command Shift R to replace it. And then I'm going to call this Twitter. Okay. And then replace it. And then rename this to Twitter. So I'll duplicate this. And then I'm going to pick Instagram logo. And then Command Shift R to replace as well. And then call this Instagram. So now rename this to Instagram. Next thing I want to do is I'll duplicate it again. Now I'm going to pick TikTok. And then I'm going to replace that. And then name it TikTok. And go right ahead to rename the title as well to TikTok. I'll duplicate it again. Change this to 45. And then I'm going to pick this logo and then change and then replace it with that. Now I'm going to make this Spotify now. Then the last logo is LinkedIn. So I'm going to change this to LinkedIn. Well, I'm going to change the text as well to LinkedIn. Right? And I'm going to copy this. Control X, and then hit that, and then I'm going to replace it with this, like so. Now that that is done, I'm going to place this right there. I'm going to place this to right there. So I'm going to select all of the social buttons right like that. And then I'll come right here where I have more actions. Then I'm going to click Create Component Sets like so. Now I'm going to select all social components and I'm going to change this to type. Next, I'm going to change the color of this text to black. I'm going to click Enter to select all of the buttons. I'm going to click Enter again, one more time. Then I'll come right here where I have selection colors and then change the white to black, like so. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'll copy this by holding down Option and then dragging out, like so. And then I'll duplicate this by clicking Ctrl D. Right, I'll place them side by side, and then I'm going to apply an auto layout to this. Clicking Shift A, then I'll call this social buttons. All right, then I'll duplicate this 2 more times, and then I'll change the type of button to, let's say, Twitter, and then let me call this TikTok, and then no, let's call this Instagram. I think I like to call it Instagram, and then let's call this TikTok. Okay. Now that that is done, I'm going to pick the buttons by clicking Ctrl X or Command X on my keyboard. And then I'll select this frame right here. And then I'm going to drop it inside of it, like so. I'm going to place it right about here. Then I'm going to duplicate it and then place it like so. All right. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change some of the buttons right here as well. Just randomly, I'm going to pick Spotify, and then I'm going to change this to Facebook, and then maybe change this to LinkedIn. So, and now I'll select some more buttons. All right. Select buttons like this randomly. Then I'm going to apply an effect to it. I'm going to change the effect to layer blur, like so. I'm going to bring this down a little bit, like so. Now I'm going to go ahead to bring in the text. I'm going to copy this text right here. Then I'm going to paste it right inside of this place. Right? Then I'm going to drag this down a little bit. Next, I'm going to make sure this card is properly aligned to the grid, like so. Okay. All right. Now it's properly aligned. The next thing I'm going to do is create another frame. By clicking F on my keyboard, I'm going to drag out another frame, like so. And now I'm going to give this a fill of secondary color. I'll give it around edges of 20 pixels. And then I'm going to bring in the background logo style, copy that, Control C. Then I'm going to put that right here, Control V, like so. And then I'm going to lock this so that it doesn't move around. Next, I'm going to type in a login text. So by clicking T on my keyboard, I'll type in login, like so. And then I'm going to bring in a arrow. To get an arrow, I'll click on this action, and then I'm going to click feather icon. Then I'm going to get this right arrow. Then I'm taking this away. Now I'll bring the arrow inside of this frame, and then I'm going to copy both elements and then put it inside an auto layout. And now I'll make this align to the center, like so. I'm going to increase the height a little bit, like that. I'm going to select these two cards and then put it inside an auto layout, and then select all cards and then apply an auto layout to it. And then I'm going to give it a gap of 16 pixels in between and then move it up a little bit. All right, guys, that's our first screen created. I'm going to hide this grid. Okay, let's move on to the next screen, which is the home screen. I'll place this to the top, like so. And then I'm going to duplicate this. And now I'm going to change the status color to black, like so. And then I'm going to change the color of our main frame to nude. I'm going to select all of this. Now delete that. Next, I'm going to call this home and then bring it the social icon and name. So to do that, I'll select set. I'll head over to Figma Design System, and then right here where I have avatar, you're going to click on that. And I'm going to drag this right here and then place it inside of this piece right now. And then next, I'm going to click this, go back into our file and check the name. Right here we have Joanna, and then see what it updates today. So I'll copy this and then head right back to page 2. I'll go back in. I'll give it auto mute. Then I'm going to change this to hide Joanna. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this more icon and then place it right there. Now let me bring in our grid so that we place this element right along the grid. I'll select this text component and then I'll make it our content before. Then I'll select this as well. Then I'm going to make it our content. All right. Now that I have that, I'm going to select these two elements and put it inside an auto layout. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is create our overview text. So I'm going to click T and then type out overview, like so. I'll detach this tile. I'll detach it again and then give it real width because we want to use really. Right. Now I'm going to give this 32. All right. So I'm going to place it right here. The next thing I want to do is I want to bring in our logo, our text logo. All right. So I'll copy it from here. I'll select our home page and then paste it inside of it. Now I'm going to place it right below the overview text. And then I want to click on this two logo right here. And then I'm going to remove the blur effect. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this one more time with the div and then change this button to let's get a Luton, like so. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to click on this YouTube and then give it 100 pixel corner radius, like so. I'm going to give it a few color of black And then I'm going to change the text inside of it to white, like so. Next, I'm going to put these two elements inside an auto layout, like that. And then I'm going to increase the gap between them to 16. Okay, now that we have that, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to create a frame. By clicking F, I'm going to drag out a frame, like so. I'm going to give it a few colors of white. And then I'm going to give it around edges of 16. And I'm going to click T on my keyboard and then type out the recent upload, like so. Now place it right at the top, like this. I'm going to go ahead to copy the other text, like this. Well, select this directly, hold down Shift and select this as well. Copy this two elements right here. And then I'll click on the frame and then I'm going to place it inside, like so. Right here, I'm going to apply auto layout to this. And now what I want to do next is I'm going to add an avatar set, all right? So clicking inside of this, I'm going to add an avatar set. I'm going to drag this right here and then place it inside of our frame. And right now, I'll change the style of this frame to overlap so that the images overlap on top of each other. And then I'm going to change this to, let's check what we have here. I'll head back to File and then come right to page 1. And then I'm just going to directly select this element and then copy this, Ctrl-C, and then I'm going to place it right here, right? And so I'm going to make this auto width so that it aligns properly. And then I'm going to click / on my keyboard to select the parent container. And next, I'm going to click on this resize to fit to make it resize to fit. And then we can go right ahead to change this images, but I don't think that's necessary. All right, so I'm just going to leave it at this. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click K on my keyboard and then reduce this, scale it down a little bit, just like so. I'm going to copy this right here. I'm going to directly select the YouTube button, click Ctrl-C, and then place it inside of this card, like so. I'll bring it right below here. I'm going to directly select the icon, and then I'll delete the icon, and then change this text to details, like so. And now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place this right somewhere around here, like so, and then copy this two elements and put it inside an auto layout, and then make it align bottom. Next, I'm going to select these two elements, and then apply auto layout to it as well, and then copy it with this, and then apply auto layouts to it as well. Now I'm going to make it align to the left, and then I'm going to click on this parent frame, and then I'm going to give it an auto layout like so. And the left and right padding to 16, and the top and bottom padding to 16 as well. Now I'm going to make this align to the frame properly, and then move it a little bit to the top. Next, I'm going to reduce the spacing between this two element to 332, like so. And next, I'm going to create a frame. Okay, so we're about to create a chart now. So I've created a frame. I'm going to reduce this frame, and then I'm going to give it a few color of white, and I'm going to give it a left and right top corner radius of 16. Like so. I'm going to cancel that, and then I'll give it a stroke, a bottom stroke of 1. And then I'm going to change the color of the stroke to gray. See? And now I'm going to copy the text. Copy this to text like so. And then I'm going to head right back and paste it inside of it. Right? I'm going to apply auto layout and then make it align center. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to make it align center to the frame. Okay. Now that we have that, I'm going to create another frame. Okay, I'll add a few color of white. I'm going to give it a bottom radius of 16, left bottom radius of 16, and then right bottom radius of 16. I'm going to align this to the top. I'm going to move this down a little bit. All right. And now I'm going to create a rectangle. All right. I'm going to create a rectangle shape like this. Now I'm going to give it a weight of 16. Like so. I'll give it 100 pixel corner radius. I'm going to create a circle by clicking O on my keyboard. I'm going to create a circle of 10 pixel left and right. 10 pixel. Give it a few color of white. Like so. I'm going to place it right here. I'll hold down Option on my keyboard to ensure that padding around it is absolutely correct. And next, I'm going to select this rectangle and I'll give it a primary color of yellow. With that selected, I'm going to apply Autolayout to these two elements, like so. And now I'm going to select this and then give it absolute positioning by clicking this icon right here. It's going to ignore the Autolayout and then I can align it to where I want it to be. All right. So I'm going to check for the spacing again, the gaps, the margin around the element. Okay. Now that I have that, you need to click T on my keyboard to type in the days of the week. So right here you have Monday. And now I'm going to change the color of this to a gray color. And I'm going to make it align with this. Then I'll apply another auto layer to that. Now I can see that this is out of shape. What I'm going to do to fix that is I'm going to change this width size to 16. This was the initial size. And then I'm going to make this auto width like so. Right? Now that we have that, I'll click / to select the parent container. And then I'm going to make it align to the center and then give this gap of 4, like so. Now the next thing is I'm going to duplicate this, like so. And then I'm going to select these two graph elements here and then apply an auto layout to it. Now I'm going to duplicate this 5 more times. Just like that, because we have 7 days in a week. All right. And then I'm going to click / on my keyboard to select the parent container and then change the width from fixed to bulk content, like so. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to change the date of the week. All right. So right here, I'm going to give this Tuesday also and give this Wednesday, give this Thursday, and give this Friday. Then give this Saturday and then this Sunday, like so. Now I'm going to change the height randomly, like so. Now I don't want this to behave in this manner. I want it to move from the bottom to the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the parent container and then I'm going to make it align to the bottom like this. All right. I'm going to place this element back inside of this frame and then I'm going to increase the height of this bar randomly. Okay. So I'm going to increase it randomly and reduce it randomly. All right. Doesn't matter. Just change the bar size. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to make this really pretty low, like so. All right. Well, I'll move this a little bit to the top, like so. And so I'll increase this to the top so it feels like the highest bar. All right, that is good. Now I'm going to give this padding of 32. And then I'm going to center it inside of the frame. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to add the lines that shows the movement along the bar chart. All right. So to do that, I'm just going to click L on my keyboard, and then I'm going to drag out online. I'm going to put it at the back of the bar. By clicking the left bracket key on my keyboard, it's placed to the back of the bar. Now I'm going to change the color from black to gray, like so. And then I'm going to duplicate this and then move it off. Now I'm going to click Shift H on my keyboard to change the direction, like so. And I'm going to place it right here. All right. I'm going to move this line right to the top right here. Okay. Now I'm going to select it and duplicate it again. I'll click Shift H and then move it right below to this bar, like so. And now I'm going to increase the height to this bar right here, right? Next, I'm going to duplicate it again, and then I'm going to click Shift H to move it right here, align to the center of that little dot, and then make it align to this as well. I'll duplicate it again, click Shift H, and then move it right here to the next bar. Make it align to the center of the dot. And then make it align to the center of this dot as well. All right. Now I'm going to click Ctrl D again, and then we're going to move this right below here to this last bar. I'm going to make it align to the center of that dot, and then make this align to the center of this dot right there. Next, I'm going to change the color of this little bar right here because it indicates the lowest engagement in the week. So I'm going to change the color from this to red to indicate the lowest engagement. And so I'll directly select this right here and then change the secondary color to red. Next, I'm going to select the tallest bar to indicate the highest engagement of that week. So I'll make it green, like so. Now that that is done, I'm going to increase this height from 40 to 48, like so. And then I'm going to select these two elements and then apply an auto layout to it. Now we have our graph. I'm going to move this right here over top, like so. The next thing I want to do is I want to create the last card, which is the holder video. To do that, I'll click on this text, directly select this text, Ctrl C, and then I'll place that right here, right? And then I'm going to call this holder video like that. And I'm going to create a frame, right? So I'll create another frame. And I'm going to give it round edges of 16 pixels. And I'm going to click on this action right here. And then I'm going to type in Unsplash because I want to get an image from Unsplash plugin. Okay, right there we have Unsplash. I'm just going to select a random image. Okay. It's going to select a random image. Just place this right there. Now we have our image primitive. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select these two elements and apply an auto layout to it, and then change the gap between it to 14. All right. Now I'm going to select the three cards and apply auto layout to it, like so, and then give it a gap of 14, like so. All right. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to create the navigation bar. To do that, I'm going to create a frame by clicking F on my keyboard, and then I'm going to drag out another frame, like so. And now I'm going to give this a height of 80. And I'm going to move this to the top so it aligns to the bottom of the page. And I'm going to give it a fill color of white, give it an effect, and give it a layer blur effect, like so. Now we're going to close out this grid just so I can see the page properly. Next, I'm going to reduce the appearance from 100 to 80, like so. And then I'm going to give it a layer flow of 8. Then I'm going to go outside of this. And then I'm going to create another frame. Right? This is where we'll place in our navigation menu. I'll reduce this. And then I'm going to give this few color of black. I'll give it the round edges of 100 pixels, total round. And now I'm going to go ahead to get the icons. Select all the icons. And then I'll place it right here. Okay. Next, I'm going to type in name. So I'm going to call this one. Give it a color white. Then I'll duplicate that and call this account. Duplicate that as well. You need to call this premium. Duplicate that, and then I'm going to call this profile. Okay. I'm going to create a circle by clicking O on my keyboard and Shift to evenly drag out a circle. Now I'm going to give this a 32 pixel. I'm going to give it a color or primary color. Now I'm going to get the plus icon. Interesting. I'm going to paste it right here. And I'm going to place it at the center of the circle. Like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the two elements and then apply Autolayout to it. And I'll call this add. And I'm going to make it align to the center. Right? And next I'm going to select these icons and then apply Autolayout to it. Make it align to the center. And then I'll do the same for all the others. Right? I'll apply Shift A to these and then make it align to the center. Now click on this as well. And then I'll apply Shift A and then make it align to the center. Now for the last one, we're going to click on this and then apply Shift A and then make it align to the center. Now I'm going to select all of my icons, my menu. Now I'm going to apply Shift A to it. Now I'm going to place it inside of this frame right here. I'm going to select this frame and then I'm going to make it an auto layout. And I'm going to make it all content. I'm going to give it a left and right padding of 16. And then I'm going to give it a top and bottom padding of 10. Next, I'm going to put this on top of this frame right there. Right now, it's inside of the frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here to the file panel where I have all my layers. And I'm going to move it to the top. All right, guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you've learned a lot in this short period. And if you're here to subscribe to my channel, please support me by subscribing to my channel, like this video, and turn on your notification bell to receive an update once I upload a new video. Thank you for sticking to the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.